you guys doing? Charging my headset. Today is one of those days. It's gonna be a good day today. We got all 3 trucks rolling. Hopefully we got all 3 rolling the rest of the week. We might have all 3 rolling the rest of the week. So the title of this live stream, how good can you juggle? Look at those driving glasses. Hell yeah, I just got these, Joey. You like these? These are nice, huh? I got it because they're blue and orange. My wife got them for me as an early Father's Day gift with my money. So, check this out. Look how happy you are making all that money. Yeah! It's good when all the trucks are working, man. Let me tell you what, it is a very good feeling. So, it's very important to talk to your customers, right? Because if you talk to them and you figure out what their needs are, then you can better serve their needs and you can better serve your needs also. So like this whole week, I thought my customer only wanted 1 super dump the whole week. And I got to talking with him and he's like, yeah, we got enough material on the ground for the whole week. And I'm like, okay. Well, you don't need the super then. You can, what about my solo? You want to use that instead? He's like, yeah, we can use that instead. I'm like, sweet. Okay, put the solo on that. And then tell the courier I got 2 supers ready all week long. You know, let them know ahead of time. That way they can get me in there. You got to figure out how to juggle these customers. You know, because sometimes they want something, but they're not 100% clear, and you got to try and decipher that. You got to try to figure out what they're... So the name of the game is consistency. Trying to keep your trucks busy consistently, right? So when it's just 1 truck, it's a no-brainer. Somebody calls you up, you say, yes, I got work. No, I don't have work, you know? Or, and you try also to figure out how long that project's going for. If you only got 1 truck, you say, hey, you know, that way if somebody comes up to you, you got 2 people asking you, and one of them only wants to use you for a day, and the other one wants to use you. Now the trick is trying to keep both of them happy at the same time. You got to ask them, you got to say, hey, you know, is it okay if I do this 1 day with them and then I'll hop on the rest of the week with you? You know, but then when you do that, you got to make sure that they know the guy that's only getting you for 1 day, he knows he's only getting you for 1 day and then you're booked. That's what I like to do right there. That way I keep both of them happy and I get the full amount of work. That's the trick right there. You gotta keep those trucks rolling. Gotta keep rolling. Got all that spare time, no time to get the 4th up and running. I know, right? Yeah, they come in med sizes, Joey. It's coming. Probably by the end of the summer, Joey. I'm not trying to get anybody's hopes up, but probably end of the summer, I'll probably send some out. It's gonna be end of the summer though, probably. because I gotta make sure we're looking good for winter before I go spend $1,000 on sweatshirts. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got these sunglasses. I kind of like the look of the pit vipers. I've seen a lot of people wearing those, and I kind of like the look of them. They were a little big, you know, really square looking, so I'm like, I don't know yet. I want to see myself with them on before I go and spend that money. And then I ended up seeing these ones, and I tried them on. I was like, yeah, I like these ones. And I love they really bring out the colors. It's crazy how much more the colors are more vibrant. It's almost like looking through a saturated camera lens. It's crazy. Like things like the green, like the leaves and stuff, they look more green. It's weird. I've never had sunglasses that do that. They like amplify the colors. It's cool. Going right by, watch this thing patrol. They probably hear this beep and they're like, what the? I can't hear anything right now. They're probably like, who has the nerve to fly by our office building so revved up? They're probably thinking like, okay, we need to find out who this guy is. They can only catch me because the way I'm doing this route, I come in the pit from one way and I go out the other way. And I'm doing like a big circle. It's not back and forth the same way. The other cool thing about this run is I get to drive by Kitsap Tractor. I almost bought an excavator from these guys. Almost. Like, back when I was looking at buying my first excavator. So, how do you guys, I know some of you guys got multiple trucks. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section, how do you guys juggle your trucks? Like, do you have a software that you use? Or is it just like, you know, you got it all in your head? Because I know a lot of people, I know a few guys that have a few trucks and they got it all in their head. But I'm thinking to myself, there's got to be some sort of software out there, you know. There's got to be some sort of software out there. Coming in the top gate. These glasses go pretty good with this sweater, don't they? And they're blue. You can see they're blue. It's a little bit lighter than this, but I think it still goes pretty good. Did you guys have a good Mother's Day? I hope you guys had a good Mother's Day. Inbound Yellowgate. Hope you guys had a good Mother's Day. I had a good Mother's Day. I went over. Yeah, Joey, I would be broke as a joke if they did. I would be broke as a joke if they did. These sunglasses are expensive, man. It's crazy how expensive sunglasses are. Like for good quality sunglasses. I can get you sunglasses with the sweatshirt, but I ain't gonna guarantee what kind they are. Inbound power lines. I went over to my grandparents for Mother's Day, and my wife made honey curry chicken. Oh man, that stuff is so good. There's never enough when she makes it. There's never enough. I could eat that stuff for days. Hey, check that out. There's my truck down there. I'm getting ready to leave. See him sitting up there. I spotted that Super Dub from way up here. Red box. Man, that thing sticks out like a sore thumb. But, yeah, we went over to my grandparents. I got my grandma a nice, I got my mom and my grandma both a really nice, I think it's called Columbia is the brand. It's a Columbia coat. I think it was Columbia.
Off the scale, headed out.
It's a very nice coat. Both of them got a very nice coat. It's got the like little silver dots on the inside. It's reflective. Super warm coats. I also got my grandma a purse and a necklace and some earrings, and I got my mom a necklace and some earrings. Very pretty. Got my wife, she wanted some running shorts, and a dress. She got some spending money. Good Mother's Day right there. We didn't really get her mom anything because she's out of town. She's in Hawaii right now enjoying the sun, so. Woo! Starting to warm up out here, guys. It is starting to warm up out here. There wasn't any leftovers, so guess what I got for lunch today?
You got a Texas Ave sign today running?
I got water for lunch today. 3 bottles of water. That's all I got for lunch today, guys. It was Mother's Day yesterday. I didn't wake my wife up. There we go. There you have it. There's my lunch. That's how you save money, guys, right there. That's how you save that money. Choke down some water. Now, I'm probably going to end up stopping today somewhere, grabbing something to eat. How much money do I save on razors? Oh, Joey, I never buy razors. I still got the razor when I got married. Yeah, no, it's not that old. I think we replaced it a few years ago. I buy like a razor like once every 2 or 3 years. It's not very often. What I normally do, Joey, is I got hair clippers that we do our own haircuts with, and now I use that to trim my beard when it gets out of control. I hardly ever use a razor because like this, I can't use a razor on this. It's too thick. It would rip my skin off. Like the razor would go and it wouldn't go any lower. It would hit the hair and be like hitting like a wire brush on your razor. It just would not cut it. Even with soap or you know, shaving cream. Oh, not much, Blake. I was just telling everybody how it is, how crazy it can be juggling trucks. And you know, finding out what your customers' needs really are. Like I talked to my customer today. You're heading home. Won't be on long. Yeah. Blake, he broke it again. Yeah, just so you guys know, that international, the lights are still broken. I thought I had them fixed. They're not fixed. So, I was talking to Blake, and we think it's probably a relay. We're going to check the relay, check to see if there's output signal on the relay. If there's no output signal on the relay, then we're going to check the actual turn signal itself. And I got a good video coming up. We're going to be replacing the air compressor really soon too. I'm not bragging about money. I didn't say anything about money. Did I?
Good morning, Silverdale Water District.
If you pay my flight out and my hourly rate, I can come look at it and tell you I have no clue how to fix it. Yeah. Man, I'm almost tempted to do that, Blake, just so we can hang out for a day. I think that'd be cool. I wish you guys weren't so far away, man. That's one of the things that sucks. Like, you guys are like halfway across the United States, so it's like, make friends with you guys, and then it's like, we can't ever like just hang out, like, you know, have a barbecue or something, you know. That's the thing that sucks about YouTube. You make all these cool friends and you never get to hang out with them. Other than like a live stream or something, which is still kind of, you know, not even hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a cyber barbecue. That would be crazy right there. Who's bringing the ribs? Who's bringing the ribs and the brisket? That's what I want to know. Joey's got the hamburgers. Blake's gonna bring the hot dogs. I'm the one who's far away. I know. It seems like I would say like 90% of the fan base is like Central America and Far East America. And 9001 coming on the scale. The cool thing about this scale is they got a little jar full of candies. So when I pull up in there, I'll grab a handful of candies. They'll tie me off for a few more hours. Alright guys, I'm going in, grab some candies and sign my paperwork. I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Got my Reese's candy. This will tie me off for the next run. The dinosaur's on the scale. I was telling them earlier, Blake, what it's like juggling trucks. I don't know if Blake's still on here or not, but I was talking to my customer, and he said that they didn't really need a super dump. Well, he didn't say that. He said, we got enough material on the ground for all week. And I was like, well, what about the solo? He's like, oh yeah, if you want to keep that busy instead, we'll do that. I said, sweet. So then I texted the Corey up and I said, hey, both supers are ready all week. You got them. That way I can keep all three trucks busy all week. You got to communicate with your customers, because if you don't communicate, you'll never know what they really want. The other good thing is I'm gonna have two of my trucks sign out a little early today, because I got a load from one of the other quarries going to Olympia. Those two loads are paying me, after material and everything, $400 a load, so that's $800 right there. That's almost a full day's worth of work for two loads. That's like 2 hours, you know, an hour each truck. That's good money right there. And I didn't want to give up a full day with these guys to do it. So I said, hey, you know, mind if the guys sign out a little early today? And he's like, no, I don't care. And then that's when we got to talking about keeping the solo busy instead of the super. And then what I'll do is, since this customer doesn't care which truck I'm running, if the Corey doesn't have any work, then I'll put the super on this, and I'll get more money than if it was just the solo. Or if the guys want, they can have a day off and I'll run. You know? You gotta learn how to juggle those loads. Juggle the trucks, you know? It's definitely a learning experience. And you get better the more you do it, you know? There's definitely been a few days where I messed up and I could have had more trucks working if I would have talked to my customers and had things planned out right. I didn't happen very often, but it has happened once or twice in the past where I talked to him later. I'm like, yeah, man, this, and he's like, oh, well, I could have used that one instead. You know, it's like, oh, man. You don't want to be giving up $1,000 here and there, you know, if you can avoid it. One of the cool things, you know, this is one thing I remember very vividly. Like, I know, like, me and Blake are kind of on, like, the same path. Like, get more trucks, hire more drivers, you know? And then I also have, you know, a few guys I know that would rather just stay in just their solo truck and they don't want any more trucks. What I don't understand to me is like when somebody doesn't want to have more trucks, and when they take their old truck and they sell it and then they go get a truck payment. That doesn't make any sense to me. They're like, I want a brand new truck for myself. You know? That don't make any sense to me. Like, they got a good... Like, I know this one guy. When I first bought my first Super Dump, he was like, oh, I'm buying another truck too. I'm like, sweet, man. Are you gonna keep that one working, or are you gonna? What's your plans? He's like, no, I'm selling it. I'm just gonna upgrade. And in my head, I was thinking, man, why would you do that? Like, I mean, he wants to drive a nice truck. I get it. He doesn't want to deal with employees. I get it. But to me, why would you give up one of the trucks you are everything about it? You know, why would you give that up just so you can have a truck payment? We're almost through this horrible section of internet service. There we go. I think we're through it now. It just doesn't make sense to me why anybody would, you know, sell one truck and then get a truck payment. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you want to drive a new truck, like, I get it. But you got one truck, why not just stay in it until you have enough money to pay cash for a new one and then sell it, you know? Or stay in it until you have enough money. Then when you do sell it, you have enough money for a new truck. You know what happened to me the other day? It was kind of another wake-up call to me. I was at my in-laws, right? And we were just talking and doing this and that, and next thing I know, on her phone, do you realize how loud you talk? I'm like, I know, I'm going deaf. I talk loud. You know? Apparently I talk around like 80 decibels, 90 decibels. Or 80, I think it was 80, 70 or 80 or something like that. She's like, normal conversation is like 60. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't hear I feel like I'm whispering if I talk like that. Like, you guys probably can't even hear me when I'm talking this slow. Can you even hear me when I'm talking this slow? Because I feel like you can't hear me when I'm talking this slow. Somebody in the chat, let me know. Can you hear me when I'm talking this low? The window's up, so chances are you might be able to hear me. As soon as that window rolls down on its own, you're not going to be able to hear me. There's just no way. Whew. It's starting to get warm in here, guys. It's going to be a hot day today. Yes, they can hear you. Well, that's comforting to know. I'm actually surprised they can still hear me. Because I can barely hear me. That's one of the downsides to this old truck. Starting out with this old truck. It's definitely going to have lasting effects on my hearing. You know, it is what it is. You gotta make a sacrifice somewhere. I just hope that, you know, I figure, you know, within another year or two, I won't need to drive this truck anymore. And, you know, my hearing's not going to be totally bald by then, I would hope. At least that's what I'm hoping. hardly tell when it's on. You tell. Like if it wasn't for that slight vibration on the motor. It is quiet. I love trucking out in this area. It's so. You guys can see the blue sky through my sunglasses on. Looks pretty blue, huh? It's gonna be a good day today. It's hot. I was hoping when I was on this job today, I think this is the first time we've had all 3 trucks on the same job since I've owned all 3. I think this is the first time we've had all 3 on the same job. I was hoping we would all be really close to each other, but it didn't work out like that. So I'm wondering, as the day goes, are we going to all line up? You know? Have like a convoy going down the freeway. That'd be cool. I wish I could be doing that convoy and have somebody snap a picture of it, you know, like, oh, there's all VANDUYN trucks rolling at the same time. You know, that'd be so cool. Might have to pay a photographer one of these days just to get something like that done. Put it on the fan page or something. That'd be cool. Boy, doesn't sound too good for JSD. Just seems really down lately. Well, that sucks. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. What's up, Keckler? Kleckler? Not Keckler. Kleckler. Kleckler. How you doing, brother? We got a sunny day today. Nothing but blue skies. One of the things a lot of you guys in the central United States have nice is like, okay, Washington is right next to the ocean, right? Right next to the Puget Sound is what it's called, the Puget Sound. Like on my way in today on this run, I like drive by Bremerton, right next to the naval base, Bangor. Man, that sun, when you're driving into work, the sun's right on the horizon. It's like right here. It's blasting you right in the face. And the water coming up is blasting you with the sun too. Man, it is violent, man. It's beautiful as heck, but man, is it bright. You feel like you're going blind. And it's just like trying to drive like this. Like, you know, like. And then you got the reflection off the hood too. If your hood is like mine, you got the long nose feet, or you got the, you know, the flat hood. You got the glare coming right off the hood at you too, so it's like a triple whammy. You're hauling fill dirt today? That's good, that's good. I like hauling fill. I'm hauling sand right now. Sand is like one of my favorite things to haul. Because you never got to worry about it sticking in the bed, and you never got to worry about it sitting on the tailgate, because it just falls off. Yeah, I hate to see it happen to anybody, you know. Some people got it coming, though. Some people got it coming. Not to name names or nothing, but... Well, 'cause, you know, I don't know. 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 I You know what really is sad though is some people, like for example, let me just give you an example. Like, okay, if stuff got really hard for me, guess what? I would just shut the business down, tell my customers, sorry, can't work anymore. And I'd have to sell that one new truck, you know, for the payments. Some people, all they got is debt. So even if they sold everything, they would still have that debt. You can't get away from that. Bankruptcy does not work like that anymore. You can't go into debt up to your eyeballs and then have your business flop and then claim bankruptcy and have it all disappear. It don't work like that anymore. That's not the way it works. That stuff sticks with you. And depending on who you owe the debt to, they will garnish your wages. Like, you go get a day job, they'll be stealing your money from you. You'll get your paycheck and half of it will be missing. Depending on who you owe money to. The government, man, those guys, whoo, they don't mess around. I know a buddy who had a carpet cleaning business, and he hired somebody to do his taxes for him, and they messed up. Somehow they messed up. The government, they went into his bank account and just pulled the plug on it, sucked it all dry. They sucked it all dry. And he looked in his bank and he saw that, he's like, what the hell just happened? Like, how is the government, how can they even do that? They do it. The government's a mafia, man. Everybody says they're a necessary evil, but you know, sometimes I don't even think they're necessary, honestly. I mean, they are, but man, it doesn't feel like it sometimes. It does not feel like it sometimes. Yeah. Who knows? I mean, not necessary, just evil. Yeah. They're definitely evil. They are definitely evil. I absolutely hate the government, man. Like, I mean, you gotta have some sort of system to build these roads. You know, there's gotta be something, right? I don't think the road system can ever be privatized because, like, how would you do that, and how would they, like, it would be a toll of every road you go on or something. I don't even know. But I don't think there's really a possible way to privatize the road system. You know, that just seems like that would be a monopoly so big and so out of control, you know. I don't know. I know the government sucks at managing everything, you know, so they already suck at it. That's why a lot of the roads are ruined. Even though we paid millions and billions of dollars into taxes to have them rebuilt, they, you know, never get rebuilt on time or on schedule or on budget, you know. Which, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, like, one of the things that irritates me the most is, like, okay, the government wants your business to either become a mega corporation or they don't want you at all. Like, there is not really a fine line. That's not the way it works. They want you to be massive or they don't want you at all. At least, that's what I see. Dude, the government government gives away like millions of dollars to other countries. Like, what the flip? Like, how can we be in debt in our country and they're giving money away to other countries? Like, if I ran something, somebody would be getting slapped. And let me just say that. Somebody would be getting slapped. Because that's not the way you run a country. If you owe money, you need to pay that back before you start giving stuff away. Yeah, Dave Ramsey 2024. Yeah, I'd vote for him. Hell yeah, I would. Is this guy parked in my way? Yeah, he's parked. Okay, get out of the way. There we go. He's moving. Yeah, I mean, government is necessary, but the problem is if you have any form of government, it just gets out of hand. It gets out of hand. Guys, this is a good comparison. Regular dump truck load versus super dump load. Look at that. That super dump load just totally engulfed that other load. Look at that. That's a regular load. That's a super dump load. That's nuts. That is just nuts. Okay, that's a normal triaxle load for us. Yeah, these triaxles in Washington, they're only allowed to haul 15 tons, almost max. That's basically all they haul is 15. You can't really haul more than that with the triaxle, unless your truck is like super, super light. That is just nuts. Get out of that guy's way. Don't let him run us over. 22, 23 tons, depending on tear weight of the truck. Yeah, dang. Yeah, the Super is hauling 25, but man, I can't imagine. I wouldn't even be able to fit 22 tons in this truck. Like, it would literally be spilling out every single side. I would think. I guess I have had 22 tons in this before, but it was like pure mud. It was like this is a good site. This is a big site. I just found out this whole site that we're on right here, I thought it was a different company than the company I'm getting paid from. Like, I thought they just got subcontracted to do the sewer. It's actually their whole job site. They hired a whole other crew because summertime right now, it's like, boom, they hired I was like, dang! I didn't even know any of them except for one guy, and I was like, I was talking to Mark, and I was like, yeah, I thought that was a different company. Like, he's like, no, we hired a whole nother crew. I was like, holy smokes! So that's their whole job. That means I'm gonna be there for a while. They're just now starting the. This guy's got his yellow light flashing. I like it when they do that. But school bus drivers, a lot of them are really cool. You just gotta pay attention. When the yellow lights are flashing, that means you can still go. They'll wait for you a lot of times. But if you're stupid and you stop on the yellow, then that's your fault. As soon as they start flashing red, that's when you gotta stop. My brother's trying to call me from prison. I told him I don't answer collect calls. I said, dude, if you don't got money on your books, I ain't taking the call, man. You put yourself in that mode. I love him, but man, I'm not gonna pay extra just to talk to him because he screwed up. On some sort of chain gang and make some money and then call me on his dime, I'm down for that. I ain't paying to talk to somebody in prison though. That's just taking all 15 ton in a tandem. Dang. Yeah, that's way more than we can haul. In a tandem, what are they allowed to haul in a tandem? I've seen them haul like 14, I think they're only allowed 10 tons. I could be mistaken though, I don't know tandems. Never owned one, never wanted to own one. I could see myself buying a small dump truck. There has been a few times when I could have used a small dump truck, like a single axle, like a short one. Not a tandem, because they're the same length as a triaxle. There's no point in buying a tandem, because triaxles are the same. Just about. I know the single axles hold 5 tons, so I'm thinking the tandem might be able to. It's so crazy how the bridge laws differ from state to state. It's just crazy. You'd think that would be somewhat similar. be kind of a long day though for me. It's gonna be at least 10-12 hour day. I'll get 10 loads in today probably. Matter of fact, I haven't even been keeping track. How many tickets do I got? Two loads so far. Our extra load on here. There we go. This is such beautiful weather. I just love it. I wish I could turn the camera around and show you guys. But the phone holder doesn't have like a hole where the camera is, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, no, you're right, DK. Dude, $410 an hour right now. That's 2 supers and a solo. Look at this jackwagon. Come on, hit the gas. Hit the gas before I run your BMW over. Come on, get up to speed. We're on the freeway. Okay, like people like this, man. They get in front of you and they go slow, like 5 under the speed limit on the freeway. It's like, what's up? So annoying. But I get paid by the hour, older by the minute, so, you know, sometimes you just gotta sit back and relax. One thing, I kind of wish these sunglasses were polarized, but they're not. I might end up buying a polarized lens for it. I think that'd be cool. I only have one set of polarized sunglasses with the, I don't know, eyelash in my eye or something. The polarized lenses are pretty cool. When I look at my phone though, it looks like super weird looking. That are overdue. It's like 25 grand it's overdue. But this is the first time in my business history that we have $70,000 in invoices right now. In open invoices, 70,000. Man, that's a good feeling, guys. Like, this is the benchmark where I have more in invoices than I made in an entire year working for somebody else. It just feels fake to me. Like, it almost doesn't even feel real. Like, am I in like a dream? Like, I feel like I'm in a dream sometimes. Because like, this was not even a reality like 5 years ago to me. It didn't even seem like a reality. Like, there's no way I can make that much money. Like, nobody makes that kind of money. In my head, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's like 3 people in the world. You got Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, you know, and Jeff Bezos. You know, those guys have billions of dollars, but that'll never happen for me. Just keep them away from brake clean. Keep what away from brake clean? The polarized lenses or these ones? Will this get all funky? What's that? GYG. Which one? The polarized ones. Keep the polarized ones away from brake clean. Okay. What about these ones? Are they going to get ruined if they get brake clean on them? Is there like a film or something on it that just bubbles up or something? Or that's good to know. See, I never would have guessed that. And I'm about to wear these every time I work on a truck or something because they wrap around. They're really nice safety glasses, and they don't block a lot of the light. So they're good sunglasses, but they're not like super dark or nothing. Try it, dummy. That's what I thought, you moron. See my turn signal? Still tried to cut me off. Some people have no brain cells. And for that, you get to get smoked out. That's the one nice thing about having one of these trucks. Somebody's being a douchebag, you can be a douchebag back to them. Another pair of Oakleys that I've had forever, but the lenses don't go as far down and they don't go as far like to the side. I probably won't wear these working on stuff anyways because I wouldn't want to get them scratched. These are like driving only. I would love to have like a online store where I could sell these sunglasses. These are so cool. I really like these sunglasses. I think they look so cool. I think they're right on the line of, you know, they're not too big, but they're not, you know, they're like the perfect coverage. And when I'm looking through them, like, you don't see any, you know, you don't see anything. It's just like you're looking normal, you know what I mean? You almost feel like you don't have sunglasses on except for you can feel the weight on your nose a little bit, you know? And that don't even faze me because I wore glasses for the longest time. This guy's got a cool truck. His truck's like the twin of mine except for it's all blue and it's a tandem. But it looks like he's got enough room to make it a triaxle. Maybe it was at one point, but they, you know, got rid of it or something. I don't know, but when I seen that truck, I was like, what? That thing's only got one air filter, just like mine. That's like, I've never seen another truck as old as mine, you know? Like with one air filter. Like you hardly ever see them with one air filter. And at the top gate. And at the power lines. One air filter, one pipe. Yes, like those glasses. you guys think of these sunglasses? Scale of 1 to 10. Do you like them? Yes or no? Or are they too crazy? I think they're right on the line of being acceptable. They're right on the line of being too crazy. Gonna polish rims today? No. These are the other sunglasses I got. These ones are just too bulky, but they're good for in the truck, you know. No, you know. These are the polarized ones that I got. They're all right, but they're like black. These ones, like the color gets amplified. What's up, Jerry? What's happening, guys? Alright. It's cool because this guy at the quarry, the loader operator, he's got this crow that comes over like halfway through the day and he feeds him. He's got the crow trained. It's pretty cool. Like the crow just hops around and just waits for him. Crows are so smart. How you doing, Jerry? How was your Mother's Day? See, this is why this run does get a little boring, because you get 10 loads in a day. Man, I like the days where you get 3 or 4 loads in a day. Those are my favorite days. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 loads.
Down below.
1, 2, 3, 4 loads are my favorite days. These are the polarized ones. When I look at my screen, like I can see where the damage is on my screen. It looks kind of weird. I like these ones better though. These ones look so much cooler, I think. I'm gonna have to do a review on sunglasses for dump truck drivers. Loaded. Sometimes I forget which scoop he's on. I'm not paying attention. This truck gets 1 full scoop and a half a scoop. I like this guy. He loads the truck extra slow. Like, he does everything extra slow. You know? He's not in a rush. He just takes his time. Does a good job every time. Sorry, bud. You're gonna have to wait behind me at the scale. off, turn on some tunes. It's nice chatting with you guys.
About 14 and a half.
Nice chit-chatting with you guys. You guys have a good one. Enjoy the sun. Hope you guys keep your trucks busy. Keep your greasy side down. I don't have airbags in any of my trucks. Jerry or Brian, I don't have any airbags on any of my trucks. I got Max pads on both of the super dumps and Hendrickson walking I-beams on this truck. I do have a gauge for the drop axle, but it's on the drop axle itself. It's not on the dash. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Dale.
Alright. Got my paperwork. Did a little skip on my way back. Okay, I probably need to stop and get something to eat because I'm starving. I am starving. So what kind of sunglasses do you guys wear? Oh man, my speaker came unconnected. I got. I love this thing. My only problem is the charging cord I got. Prescription Ray-Bans. Oh yeah, Ray-Bans are good sunglasses, I hear. Are the M2 frame. The M2 from Oakley. Yeah, I love them. I tried them on a few days, like a week ago. I was at Cabela's because I was trying to see if they had replacement lenses for my other pair because they had a big scratch on them and they didn't, and while I was there I just got roped into trying them. So, you know, they always have some, you know, girl that's there that's relatively attractive and they're like, oh, feel free to try them on, you know, and then you kind of like, okay, fine, I'll try them on. You know, I'm trying not to catch my wallet on fire over here, you know. And then I tried them on and I was like, I looked at my wife, and I looked in the mirror, I looked at my wife again. And she's like, I know what I'm getting you for Father's Day. And it was like, yeah, buddy. I was like, yeah. And when they get dark, you can see the brake clean. Mist stains. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks, Brian. That sucks. I kind of wouldn't mind if these were transitional. Do they make transitional lenses for these? That's what I want to know. Do they make lenses that transition from light to dark that look like these? If they do, take my money. Yeah, when I used to wear regular glasses, my grandpa told me one thing about transitional lenses, and then from then I was like, nah, I don't want transitions. It was like whenever you're working on a car and you're underneath it and you're looking up and the light shines through and hits your glasses and they turn dark and you're underneath the car. It's like, I mean, I'm underneath trucks all the time, so that would not work for me. We got 10 people watching, 10, 12. I mean, it just goes up and down. Some people watch, some people don't. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. One spot on $500 glasses. Oh yeah. That's like, when you find out it does that, return it for warranty and you say, hey, something's wrong with these, and then you never go near that stuff again with them on. Never. It only takes one time to learn that lesson. You know what's funny is, like these people that walk on the side of the road, like I give them extra amount of space. A lot of times you'll get a lot of people are happy. They're, oh, thank you, you know, they'll wave at you. Some guys are just like looking at you like, you know, like, what are you doing? It's like, dude, I'm trying to give you extra space so the wind doesn't blow you off your feet, you know? Some people just need a wake-up check. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Brian. I got a drawer full of those cheap, clear safety glasses. Yeah, I'm starting to think these ones are just too nice to wear on repair stuff, only when I'm driving around or something, you know? Because I really wouldn't want to hurt them, you know? I don't know how much a replacement lens costs for this, but I'm sure it's probably like 20, 30 bucks. Yeah, you gotta file every single vehicle. Yeah. I actually have safety glasses in here too, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I got a pair of safety glasses in